Is this your idea of a sick joke?
Welcome to Watch Mojo. And today we're counting down our picks for TV characters that have become hard to root for given the real-life controversies of the actors who played them.
Even great doctors make mistakes.
Number 10, Mr. Big, Sex and the City. As we learn in the original finale, this man's name is John Preston. But for most of the show's run, he's referred to simply as Mr. Big.
It can't happen again. You're married.
I'm aware of that. But come on.
Big is portrayed by actor Chris Noth, whose career collapsed in December 2021 owing to multiple sexual assault allegations. Noth was dropped by A3 Artists Agency and lost various jobs. The news broke shortly after Noth reprised his role as Mr. Big in the anticipated sequel series.
John! Oh, God. Oh, God.
Although Big was meant to make another appearance in the first season's finale, he was edited out due to the controversy surrounding Noth. And just like that, Big lost his appeal.
So what's going on? Where are you?
I was out front. I just left. I can't do this.
Number 9, Mora Fefferman, Transparence. An enormously important character in regard to TV history, Mora Fefferman blazed trails and made us laugh along the way. A trans woman, Mora was based on creator Joey Soloway's own parent and was played to great acclaim by Jeffrey Tambor.
Ever since I was 5, I felt that something was not right.
Despite some controversy over a cisgender man playing a trans woman, Tambor won 2 Emmys for his performance, and the character of Mora was widely loved.
This is me.
That is, until Tambor was accused of sexual misconduct in 2017. He was ultimately fired from the show and did not appear in the Transparent musical finale. It's a shame that such a groundbreaking character suffered such a disappointing conclusion. Regardless, her legacy will live on. Number 8, Jamal Lion, Empire.
I just want to play.
As a child actor, Jussie Smollett starred in movies like The Mighty Ducks and North. He then took a long break from the screen before starring as Jamal Lion in the Fox drama Empire. The character of Jamal was widely acclaimed, especially for his reputation as a gay black man in the music industry.
A man love a man, a man love a man.
You out of your damn mind, walking in here looking like a little bitch.
He just came out.
But like Mora Fefferman, the character's legacy was clouded by the actor's personal life. In 2019, Smollett staged a very public hate crime, claiming that he was physically and verbally assaulted by 2 random males.
Is this your idea of a sick joke?
Nah, me. You seem kind of jealous of the song I wrote for Mom, so I wrote one for you.
In reality, Smollett had planned the crime himself and paid Empire Extras Abel and Ola Oceandairo to stage the attack. He was subsequently convicted on 5 felony counts and faced 150 days in county jail. Number 7, Preston Burke, Grey's Anatomy. It seems like Grey's Anatomy has been on forever, so it's hard to remember what happened in the first couple of seasons. Well, a character named Preston Burke was a huge part of it, with his romantic subplot serving as a major draw to the show.
Thanks for the coffee.
The kind who take her clothes off and sit in a room full of frozen faces.
However, his storyline came to an abrupt end in the 3rd season as actor Isaiah Washington was fired. It stemmed from an argument that Washington had with Patrick Dempsey, during which Washington allegedly called his co-star T.R. Knight a homophobic slur.
Even great doctors make mistakes.
Washington's contract was not renewed and Preston Burke was written out of the show, taking with him one of its most important and popular characters.
I don't want you to work for me.
You just offered me a job.
I don't want you to work for me. I want you to take over for me.
Number 6, Daniel Desario, Freaks and Geeks. While it only lasted 1 season, Freaks and Geeks is arguably one of the most influential shows in television history. It kickstarted numerous high-profile careers, including that of creator Paul Feig and actors Seth Rogen, Jason Segel, and James Franco, to name just a few.
No, I don't think I'm cool.
Franco plays Daniel Dario, one of the so-called freaks who is befriended by Lindsay Weir. But Daniel, like all of Franco's characters, was ruined after the actor was accused of sexual misconduct. Franco was sued by 2 former students of his acting school, claiming that he had subjected them to sexually exploitive auditions.
Hey, you going to the game tonight?
The case was eventually settled for just under $900,000.
Little Miss Perfect doesn't know what I'm going to do with my life.
Number 5. Cosmo Kramer, Seinfeld. It doesn't get much more iconic than Cosmo Kramer.
I'm Kramer.
Well, it didn't. While the show undoubtedly belonged to Jerry Seinfeld, it does carry his name after all, it was Michael Richards who stole the show as Seinfeld's kooky neighbor. Kramer became one of the most popular characters on TV thanks to his eccentric personality, bizarre storylines, sharp comedic delivery, and physicality. But that was all ruined with Richards' infamous meltdown in 2006.
The anger, it just melts right off. Serenity now.
Richards was performing at the Hollywood Laugh Factory when he went on a racist tirade, which was captured on camera by a member of the audience. Richards' career imploded and the character of Kramer became an obvious sore spot in the legacy of Seinfeld.
I'm out.
Number 4. Roseanne Connor, Roseanne. Sometimes it's really hard to separate the art from the artist.
In the 15 years we've been married, has there ever been one morning where there wasn't any coffee?
No.
This is certainly the case with the groundbreaking sitcom Roseanne and its eponymous star, Roseanne Barr. One of the biggest sitcoms of the late 80s and 90s, Roseanne earned acclaim for its writing and realistic depiction of working-class life. Its main character was also a big reason for its success, with Roseanne often being labeled as one of the best female characters in television. Unfortunately, Barr's recent controversies have made it really hard to rewatch Roseanne and find joy in her performance.
Oh, hold it right there. You were very, very mean to me and hurt my feelings today, and I'm not sure that I even want to talk to you yet.
In fact, Barr ruined the legacy of her own show, as the long-anticipated revival was canceled after Barr made a racist tweet.
What the hell were you thinking?
Number 3. Frank Underwood, House of Cards.
But once their claws get long enough, they draw blood, sometimes from the hand that feeds them.
It's hard to deny the legacy of House of Cards and its villain protagonist, Frank Underwood. The show helped legitimize the streaming industry with its historic Emmy nominations, and Underwood brought esteem to the industry through the involvement of Kevin Spacey. Spacey was undeniably great in the role, earning 5 consecutive Emmy nominations for Outstanding Lead Actor in a Drama Series. But Spacey's career collapsed like a house of cards when he was accused of sexual assault in 2017. It's arguably the most significant acting downfall in modern history, owing both the pedigree of Spacey and the speed at which it occurred.
There will be pain. There will be suffering. We will be confronted with the most horrific aspects of humanity.
Not only that, all of his iconic characters, including Frank Underwood, have been permanently tarnished.
Because that's how good we are at making things disappear.
Number 2. Stephen Hyde, That 70s Show. Like Freaks and Geeks, That 70s Show helped launch a number of notable careers, including those of Topher Grace, Mila Kunis, and Ashton Kutcher. But even amongst those legends, Danny Masterson stood out through his performance of Stephen Hyde.
You don't want a hug, do you?
God, no.
Good. 'Cause you're not getting one.
Hyde was undeniably a fan favorite, with his hippie and anti-establishment persona embodying the vibes of the late 60s and early 70s. But Masterson was accused of sexual assault in 2017, kickstarting a lengthy process that culminated with him going to prison for 30 years.
Your wife and children could be enjoying full frontal nudity.
Hyde was not involved in That 90s Show, which is a strong indication of his character's footprint in TV history.
I'm out of beer, but if you want, you could break something.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Cliff Huxtable, The Cosby Show. There was one sitcom that dominated the 1980s, and that was The Cosby Show.
and it's under control. So,
No problem. Right. How do you expect to get into college with grades like this?
No problem.
Huh?
See, I'm not going to college.
Damn right.
It spent 5 straight seasons at #1 and made Cliff Huxtable a household name. Unfortunately, Cliff's warm and loving personality clashed with that of Bill Cosby, who rivals Kevin Spacey for the biggest Hollywood downfall in modern history. Cosby went from America's dad to public enemy #1 after he was accused of sexual assault by countless women.
Hello, my dear. Right.
Not only did he serve time in prison, but he was stripped of numerous awards and removed from the Television Academy's Hall of Fame. And with that, his legendary contributions to the medium, including the character Cliff Huxtable, were abolished from the public consciousness.
They're gonna come down and kick his butt.
Do you still have a soft spot for any of these characters? Let us know in the comments below.
Moments like this require someone who will act, who will do the unpleasant thing,